Kenny, what happened? We started.
That's it.
We started?
Yeah.
That's it? Okay, so now that we started, can we have another toast?
Aquí chilling en la casa.
Solid.
Mira esta, tía.
Wow.
With our brother Kenny. It was good.
You can't toast with water, yo.
I heard that.
Suerte.
Eso falta
Eso no es
respeto.
mala suerte. Eso es
Claro.
lo mejor para uno.
That's the same como a bird shitting on you.
What is wrong with
Isn't
you?
that
Wait, but isn't that good luck?
I thought it was good.
Nah, that's,
I'm
yo,
telling
as a matter
you.
of fact, everybody tell me that. Dije, si te cagó una paloma, eso es buena suerte. Eso es mala suerte. Porque
Ahora tú andas todo cagado.
de todos los tigres o mujeres que han pasado, tú fuiste que te cagaron,
Yeah.
bro.
I think that that's just one of those things that Latinos say to make themselves feel better about a bad day. Because if you step on poop too,
Dije,
that's good luck también.
¿Cómo va a ser?
Good luck is not going to estar
I
limpiando.
don't want that type of
Exactly.
luck then.
I'm good.
I don't think there's any such thing as luck. I think it's all your mentality. You know what
Como
I'm saying?
que there's no, what you mean?
I honestly
You don't think there's a
that
little bit of luck out there?
No, because the same people that grew up in poor situations have been able to strive, whereas the same individuals next to them have not.
'Cause they got lucky.
So were they lucky or
Yeah.
mentally,
Were they stronger?
you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
You sure about
Because
that?
you could have a weak individual walk down the block, find $1,000 bill or lo que sea.
But then, that would just be kind of due to cause and effect, right? Because someone, instead of it just being luck, it just didn't appear there.
and
It happened because
then,
someone dropped it.
Yeah, and then someone was not lucky.
Yeah.
It was
so
a
how
coincidence.
lucky are you that someone else then had to, you know what I'm saying, suffer out of your luck? Is that luck then?
Well, he did suffer.
In my opinion.
Damn.
I have lost money, and I hate when people tell me, "No, soy alguien más no necesitaba." That's a lie.
That's a lie. I
I
needed
needed
that
it.
too.
I
I
had it in my pockets because I
found
needed it.
money multiple times working in retail in Fifth Avenue, and I've always gave it back. And karma.
Oh, you a punk.
I'm a punk. I thought
For
I
not
was
sharing.
a punk.
For not
Honestly,
sharing
I
it.
thought I was a punk because one time, one guy from Europe, he lost the money. I was the host in Banana. Let me not say my bad. Anyways, long story short, I'm gonna keep some things out of it because I don't want to put people on blast.
Yeah.
Long story short, someone stole the money that I gave back to him because the gentleman went to the restroom. He had like those fanny packs that go through your belts. I've never seen that before. It's something that a lot of
Fancy.
travelers use.
Through the belt. It's not even over the shoulder.
Yeah, not over the shoulder. No,
money.
the belt goes through it. So long story short, he lost the money again after losing it in the fitting room, and someone that I know that worked with me ended up stealing the money. And I'm like, yo, I'm stupid. That could have been my money. Then years later, I had about $5,000 in cash that I was about to deposit working in Bloomingdale's. I was getting a lot of commission and sales. And I left the money on, I forgot, California Pizza Chicken. I went to eat during lunch before going to the bank, and I left the money right there on the booth. Yo, my heart.
gotta go
you
back.
You left $5,000.
$5,000
At
in
the
an envelope,
California
bro.
Chicken?
No,
yes,
Pizza
bro.
Chicken.
Pizza
California
Chicken.
Pizza
Yeah,
Chicken
¿dónde
on
queda
Fifth
eso?
Avenue,
Let
bro.
me tell you something. Episode 29.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's going to be excited.
Yo, this is gonna
Yo,
be
I
crazy.
left it, and my heart at that moment sunk. Yo corrí para atrás. I didn't call anybody because I'm like, yo,
But you
I
found
fucking lost it. I went running and the waiter came out. He's like, I don't think you meant to leave this for me in a tip. I'm like, yo.
That was nice of him.
Hell yeah, because the way I left it also, I don't know if the camera would have caught it. I left it right next to where I was sitting on the booth.
Nice.
Not on top of the table. You understand me?
Were you nice to him?
I'm nice I try to be nice to every individual.
Why not me?
I'm not nice to you?
Nah, you nice.
Anyway.
You said you worked in Fifth Avenue, Banana?
Yeah.
I worked on Fifth Avenue at the Gap.
Oh, really?
17th of Fifth,
And then
yeah.
Banana and the Gap are
together.
together.
Neighbors.
Yeah.
Kenny, my
Yo.
brother. Que lo que?
Kenny J.
Kenny J en la
yeah.
casa.
Real Kenny J.
The real Kenny
The
J.
real-
Porque hay mucho.
Okay, muy,
Hay
sí.
muchos imitadores.
Hey,
Hay
yo
gente
no diría
que se
imitadores, pero son dique Kenny J's
Kenny
I'll
J.
tell you this,
Oh,
bro.
really?
He's the only one
with the white mustache.
with the white mustache.
Yo, first of all, let me tell you. Is that
Yo,
is
that's
that
his
real?
fire.
It's natural.
It's a
yeah.
birthmark,
Natural?
Yeah.
right?
That's dope, B. It's very unique to your brand.
Thank you. Some people admire it. Some people don't.
I love that you put it in the artwork. Like you had like a cartoonist, and you still added it.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Show people.
was-
You gotta embrace it.
Yeah, there you go. You see the mustache?
I've had people in the train telling me to wipe it off.
What?
Because people don't know what it is.
Oh, my
I've had
God.
people confuse it for milk. I've had people confuse it for lotion. Yo, like, no lie, I've been in the train and I've seen people, and I appreciate them trying, but they'll just be like, and I don't get it. I feel like, they just, como que tienen algo ellos ahí, and they just, and eventually it's like, oh, no, it's just natural. But yeah, that's my trademark. It's interesting because some people actually just know me. Oh, ese chamaquito del bocito blanco.
Del bocito blanco.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
That sounds cute, right?
Nah, this is fire.
That's cool as a brand, bro. You got it, bro.
I wish I had some shit like that.
Go dye one. Go dye outside pink.
Lo mejor es que es natural.
Nah, es verdad.
Can I ask you, how has that been for you? Has it ever been difficult to hear those type of remarks?
It was at first when I was in high school. The first thing kids would go to when they wanted to kind of make fun of me was this. My cousins, when we would have moments where we would, like, just cut on each other. It's time. Their go-to was just slipping on a piece of paper.
Oh, man.
Right? And then just walking. As soon as you saw them walk with a piece of paper, they knew you knew what time it was. Yeah. But it's okay. It's who I am.
It is what it is. It look now. I'm sure you embrace it, right? A diferencia de antes, que a lo mejor you used to see it as a weakness, but really, I think it's a strength.
Yeah,
you could use that for your branding.
Absolutely. Yeah, especially nowadays where everyone is having difficulty, like demonstrating their personality or just being themselves. I have one thing that I can say is mine so far.
Candy J.
There's no bachatero look like you, bro.
That's true. My brother, cuéntanos de ti now. Let's get into you because this is what we came for, right?
That's a fact.
Hey, don't get into me. Cuidado.
We want to get to know about the show.
Kenny, where you from, my brother?
So I am from Washington Heights.
Ooh, the Heights.
The Heights.
¿De qué parte?
Born in the Bronx, but grew up in Washington Heights. I am from 176. I am...
176 and what?
St. Nick.
Okay.
Cuidado si quieres saber el edificio y el apartamento.
I used to live in 174 Washington.
Ustedes están fuego hoy. Excúsenme, I was not ready.
Not ready.
Much about me. There's not much about me. I am a...
Were you born in this country?
I was.
Nice.
But yo digo que soy 110% dominicano.
Nice.
Aunque nací aquí, yo soy dominicano.
¿Y viaja mucho para la República Dominicana?
Viajaba antes de empezar a pagar biles.
Pero y si Donald Trump dice, si tú no dices que tú eres americano, tú te vas.
Deportado.
Ahí tú vas a decir que tú eres dominicano.
Bueno, sí, pero me tiene que permitir que vuelva.
Claro, porque... No, sí, tú tienes que decir que yo soy americano. And that's it.
Pero, bueno,
he just said that he's willing to say he's Dominican, but he just wants to come back.
Yeah.
But that's not the
deal? That's not the deal?
He can't come back?
Of course not.
Damn.
So it's either you say you American
tú eres americano or that's it. It's a movement.
Damn, that's a hard
question. Hard situation.
That's not a hard question. Fuck out of here. I'm like,
soy americano.
I'm American.
¿Sabes lo que llaman eso? Vende patria. Cuidado. You might lose a lot of fans. Ahorita dicen, no, él es americano. Él no es latino. Man on follows. Next thing you know, you have three follows. Yeah, la gente.
That is very true.
I'm going to have countrymen follow.
Yo, Kenny J came with the fire.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm a talker, so this is fun.
That's what we want.
This is a vibe. Esto es chilling, bro.
Estamos aquí chilling.
You're a teacher.
I am.
I've heard, right?
Yeah.
How you got into teaching?
And what subjects?
Okay, so last year I was a high school teacher. I was a high school math teacher.
That's rough.
Cool.
With high schoolers.
Yeah, I actually got along with my students very well. Because I'm a different kind of teacher.
Talk to us.
Yeah, like I'll call a student a scrub in the hallway. Like, you know, like, yeah, like I'm that kind of teacher. Like I'm just, I'm just like, I show them that I'm just like them. I feel like a lot of teachers aren't as relatable as students would like them to be. You see a lot of teachers nowadays, they're either from another state. They can't relate to the students. They can't connect.
Yeah.
So my job is to be that relatable person. Mm-hmm. I walk in every day and I show students that I am just like them. I came from the same place as them. I understand the struggles of being a minority. My school is like 98% Latino.
Where's the school? You don't have to give us a name, but where's it located?
It's in the Heights.
No,
it's
okay.
on.
Nice.
So you're in your neighborhood. So they definitely connect with you.
I am. I kind of see them a little too often. I would hope to stop seeing them at 2:35 when my day is over. But I see them on my way home. There's actually a student that lives in my building.
Damn.
There's actually a student that lives across the window from me.
Oh, man,
that's
Which is
weird.
insane,
Yeah,
right?
that's
And
weird.
it sucks.
Do they follow your music?
So a lot of students found out that I'm saying I try to keep
On
the
the
two
down.
separate.
Yeah.
But now,
I mean, eventually,
yeah, it just
happens.
Kids gossip,
It
and now
happens.
with the internet, like you find out everything.
Everything.
Which is
yeah.
a blessing, though.
it is a
right?
blessing.
Because the
And a curse.
kids market, it's a huge market. Think
Yeah.
about those fans.
Yeah,
Kids
yeah.
following you throughout ages.
I'm gonna tell
you
you one
understand
thing.
me?
I'm gonna
Like,
tell you why is
what
that.
artist wouldn't want that?
Right.
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna tell you why is it a curse also because, por ejemplo, yo, Chico Swag, I work security at a school, Columbia University, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of awkward when you just want to be Harold at the desk, and they're like, "Yo, pero you never listen to no music videos. What happened?"
That's what's up, though. They love your music.
Yeah, but
Those are real
Every day
fans.
you gonna ask me like, "Yo, what's up with your
So-
music?"
so
like,
you're-
motherfucker, you asked me yesterday.
You're saying pretty much that sometimes it's hard to disconnect.
You
right?
can't.
Yeah.
Got it.
So you would like how what do you think about that? You think that's the case?
I can agree. I mean, so this year I'm teaching 7th grade, and I've never taught 7th grade. I've never taught junior high school, and my first day of class as
yeah, you
I'm
gotta be
introducing
careful
myself.
in junior high school calling somebody a scrub.
No, okay, so I do that with my basketball team. So I'm also the basketball coach.
Oh shit!
So my team, I kind of it's all day in the hallway. All you hear is Mr. Dalgadillo, you can't guard me. You a scrub. I don't know. So, but
Mr. what?
Mr. Dalgadillo.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
You can use that as motivation, I guess. You know, it kind of pushes you to actually release something because it lets you know people actually, you know, are listening. But
they're expecting something.
yeah, it's weird when I had a 7th grader this year. As we were getting to know each other, I gave everybody an opportunity. One of them says, "Yeah, I saw your music video." I was like, on the first day, I didn't even want. I'm expecting at least these kids don't know, but it's dope. I am also the teacher that my philosophy is you don't need to stop following your dreams. You know, while you're pursuing education or while you're doing anything,
Yeah,
right?
you don't.
It's
You don't.
and I think that's the reason why there's so much kind of sadness in the world, so much discouragement is because so many people have had to make the decision between their dreams or, you know, their passion and a job or a type of career.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I'm sorry to interrupt you. It's beautiful when you see someone, right? Like doing what they have to do, taking care of business, but at the same time, they're following their dreams.
Yeah.
Y no es todo el mundo that has the courage to do that.
Yeah.
Tampoco.
Or the
It's a risk.
discipline.
Or the discipline. It's a risk. Yeah,
It's a
it's
risk.
a risk.
It-
Because you're risking, you know, the security that you have maybe with your full-time job. You're 9 to 5, right? But at the same time, you got to remember that the reward is greater if you do
Yeah.
make it on the other
yeah,
side.
yeah.
Right?
I be telling people, man, like, all right, you graduate college, boo, 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 you got a $60,000 job, and you could get that and be set pa tu vida, sí, tú puedes vivir de eso. Or you want to risk it and make $5,000 a year or $10,000, try to build up
Business.
your business
career
or a
as an
career,
artist.
whatever you want to do. It's a fucking big jump.
is.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, I think with that, I just feel like people aren't. You mentioned the word discipline. I don't think they're just disciplined enough because, yeah, it's a big jump, but at the end, like you said, also like at the end, there's a reward.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I feel like not many people are like determined as they should be.
Yeah,
They'll
that's-
continue. Once they see a couple failures,
You gotta be
they-
consistent.
That's
You
it.
gotta
They
be
get discouraged,
consistent.
and that's the thing. From failure comes success, and I feel
And
like a lot of people don't.
And I think that
And patience.
I think it's desire too. It's how
Yes,
bad
yeah.
you want it.
How you want-
True.
How
yeah.
bad you
True.
want it. Because if you really want it, you could have 3 jobs and still hustle on the side for
Yeah,
that one
yeah,
thing
that's
you
a
want.
fact.
Because I've heard of people who have multiple jobs and still pursuing their side gig. or
No,
their
that's for
dream.
sure.
You know, it's
Yeah.
how bad you want it. Amongst
Absolutely.
everything else we've said, you know. Kenny J, my brother.
I love your hustle.
Appreciate that. I love your hustle. I love everybody's hustle.
Nah,
everybody,
I
every
really
day
love
to
your
day,
hustle
we're all hustling.
'cause I've been seeing your work. It sounds good.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I saw the live performance recently with Danny D.
Yeah,
No, so,
Live that was beautiful. You know
yeah, it
what I'm
was.
saying?
That was a dream come true. But
Yeah.
I will say, I appreciate that coming. This is coming from a fan because I've been following your music for a while. Like I said earlier, from tu angel, like
Yeah,
an angel,
that
like this
word
is
up.
like This is for a while. So I appreciate that.
Nah.
That means a
Keep
lot.
doing your thing, man.
Oh, this is so cute, the bromance.
I told you episode 29 was gonna be special.
Special, man.
Love it.
Nah, but this guy, you got everything,
And then
man.
the love
It's just
in
like,
the industry too, right? That's
but
beautiful.
that's what it's all about, the love, man.
Yeah.
Like, cause people in este negocio, you should know, a lot of people catch these egos and these, you know, they be like, oh, you're so humble, but are you really humble?
Yeah.
Are you really?
In front of the cameras, everybody's
Yeah.
humble. And it sucks. Because,
Yeah,
I mean, there's enough for people to eat. Everyone can eat.
everybody.
And that's I feel
And there's enough fans in this world for everybody.
there is.
That is true.
And
catered for anybody.
For anybody.
Right? Because not everyone is into what I might be into.
Yeah.
Right? That's the beauty of this
and
world.
it sucks because I feel like that's why I would say specifically our genre
Yeah,
is not where it should be.
not right now.
yeah,
Yeah,
not right
And
now.
why you
No.
think that?
Yeah.
Because of egos, because of the fear of someone else being greater at something
Yeah.
that they also do.
I agree.
And it sucks because it's like if you've noticed, bachateros, it's either one. If you're not one, you're like the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're not like this one, you're not.
Ya
really
tú
gonna
estás perdido.
There's not a category for you.
it's like, oh, you're new.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't
I can't
give you
touch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lack of collaboration.
Lack of collaboration, and even people have wanted to collaborate, but it's. I feel like the desire in the right people isn't there.
Yeah.
'Cause
Also, sorry, go ahead, finish.
okay, it's like we would want to collaborate.
Yeah.
Cool, but we're still not at the
We
level where
we're in the same. Yeah.
yeah, we're at the same stage,
level.
we're same level. Yeah, it'd be
Bye-bye.
great. I would love a collaboration, pero somebody would still somebody from the public would still see us as new people.
Son dos abatidos.
Yeah,
La gente, that's how people would, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be somebody that was already in the game, que hizo noise. And he got a cosign, basically.
Yeah, that's how it works.
You know what I'm
For the
saying?
most
Be like,
part.
yo, este tigre bacano, we gonna record him.
Es lo mismo,
Out of
eso,
love.
eso viene siendo como todo en la vida, por recomendación.
by
Everything.
By connection.
yeah,
Fulanito está pegado. Ok, vamos a darle la mano. Como tú dijiste, un cosign.
Un cosign.
Una recomendación al público.
Yeah.
When you do a featuring, that's what it is. Cuando un pegado hace un featuring con someone that's coming up, literalmente diciendo al público, mira, fulanito está duro. Listen to him. And it's a cosign. That's what
It's
it is.
true. And
And you think there's not enough of that, right?
No,
There's not enough of that.
Not at all.
They talk about it a lot, but not doesn't.
Yeah.
You know who I appreciate that did that recently, and I was like, I like that Cardi B introducing El Alfa.
Oh,
Cardi B is a gangster.
yeah.
Cardi B.
I like
Cardi B.
introducing
I love
El
Cardi
Alfa
B.
to the English
Yeah, that was dope.
genre, and I saw him in the Sofritos concert. Yo, he was dope. He had everybody live.
Nah, his songs is lit.
Everybody was lit.
Yeah, his songs is lit.
Everybody.
I like it.
I love that. I appreciate when, even to a different market, they're willing to go ahead and collaborate and say, and when they interview her, she said it like, yo, this person is dope.
Yeah.
He's making noise in the Spanish community. I want you guys to listen to him. I love it. Like he
Yeah,
talks,
that's another thing. She
you
went
know,
out
like,
her
that's
way
so
to
dope.
explain, like, yo, why I'm doing
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
And what I respect, so I'm gonna be honest and say, I didn't at the beginning. I wasn't too big on Cardi B because I was like, oh no, look at this
I was
personality.
the same
She-
way. I
Yeah,
was the
yo,
same
why
way.
she has to be so ratchet or whatever. But I like at this point, I appreciate it so much because that is who she is.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's authentic.
Yeah, and she
Yes.
remained. The fame didn't stop her
Yes.
from being who she is. Nothing did, and she's also like opening doors for other artists to come into her world. And that's simply amazing. And I feel like that's something. And I'll go on to say this, and I might be scrutinized for it, but that's a problem with mucho americano,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
in the industry. Like
Yeah.
it's
A lot of people say that.
yeah. And it's good, for example, that Cardi B did something like that with El Alfa, because El Alfa, when I remember this, the first time like he went up on stage with Bad Bunny, he posted something on Instagram and he tagged all of the artists, all the urban artists from DR. And everybody was like, wow, he didn't need to do this. But he just mentioned, after this really like epic moment, he went ahead and took his time to mention
Yeah.
everybody. And yeah, mira, look at right now. Why do you think reggaeton is, or Spanish trap?
Where is that?
Where's that? Collaborations everywhere.
Yes.
Raised.
With the
Everyone
young-
is
with the
collaborating.
young-
the
new
OGs
generation.
with the young
Yeah.
ones.
Yo, I was gonna say, Kenny, what do you think of this? I always say this, like, tú ves que Romeo hizo with the old school. La bachata está sonando un ching with the old school now, right? That was beautiful.
Hay que darle el crédito.
Pero,
That was really dope.
I love it. I give him credit, right?
Yeah.
Pero ya están, those are artists that they established already. What if Romeo grabs all the young motherfuckers?
It doesn't
He said the young motherfuckers.
Doing bachata.
And
He does a whole album with
So-
each of them. You got a track with Kenny J. Pan, Chico Swag, Boom Boom Boom,
Yeah.
everybody.
That would be dope.
I
That
would,
is
pero
so-
vamos a seguir soñando. Vamos a seguir soñando por ahora.
That's your thing, though, right? That's your philosophy.
Yeah, keep,
to keep
my
dreaming?
my philosophy specifically are dreams are forever. That's
there you
my
go.
thing.
Why? Where does that come from?
It's just I feel like it's reality. Your dreams are always with you. It just comes. There might just come a time where you decide to suppress them. You know, where you make that decision between following your career and getting that $60,000 job, or taking that risk and following that $5,000
That
year
dream.
salary. Yeah. And to me, it's dreams are forever, and so should be their aspirations. That you should aspire to always accomplish your dreams, and that's what I try telling my students. It's just keep going.
That's good. And how did you get into music? Was that I'm sure it was one of your dreams and one of the dreams you were chasing.
I started off as a dancer. Like I've been dancing since before I can walk.
You used
I
to
believe.
dance with
I
Danny
saw that
too.
video
Yeah.
Yo
with
vi
the
un video.
girl.
Yeah.
You're
You guys
looking
dressed
like
in black.
Michael,
You be dan-
right?
I'm gonna be dancing though.
Thank you.
Fire,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
black, everything.
I don't got the moves, mama. You got the moves.
So I've been dancing for a really long time, and it got to so after dancing, I'd say at about 13 or 14, I started writing.
Okay.
And from there, kind of progressed little, but like I started getting more inclined to music. And it was actually my brother, John Odino, who's been here before.
Shout out to John Odino.
Shout out
That's
to
my
John
brother.
Odino.
John Odino. I remember he was in this group that was called JY, right? He went with a Yodi and Alex.
Jody and Alex, my brothers too.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, those are my brothers. And I used to see them, and I used to have like this OD just like I used to be starstruck. I used to see these dudes who were my boys, but singing and practicing and pursuing their dreams. Like, yo, I would love to do that. Aside from kind of growing up around Danny D and Styles, you know, these I was familiar with these things, but I had never taken that jump. And Jonathan told me one day, he was like, yo, if you learn how to sing, you'll be a beast because you can write well, but you got to sing. And let's just say it took several years for me to hit that pitch.
Were you practicing at home in the shower?
It was. I was practicing karaoke, sounding really bad. I'll never forget the first time I went up on karaoke and they asked me to sing a song, and I sang Shorty Shorty. And let's just say there was a big difference between the original song and my version.
Your version.
But then again, I kept pursuing
But if
that.
you don't take that jump,
Yeah.
It's the risk. There you
it's
go.
the risk.
And yeah, again, like, wow, it's like now it's coming back to me. Like at that time when I had first started like trying to sing, again, you were an inspiration. I had
Appreciate
Extreme.
that,
I had JY. Royce at the time, he hadn't come out. He had just come out with like one song.
Yeah, I remember.
There was Grupo Unique.
Grupo Unique.
Yeah.
Wow, damn.
There was who else? I mean, even further than that, I'll go with, of course, Aventura, Stream, Toby,
Yep.
Nueva Era.
Yeah.
You know, and I was so much into music that I was around. Like that's all I heard, and it got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna continue doing this. And I never forget the day my mom said, "Ahora Kenny bachatero." And from that moment, I was like, damn, I just
Speak it to
started.
existence,
Damn.
mama.
And I'll also never forget the day she said, pero ustedes oyeron la canción nueva de Kenny. Está muy linda.
That's there you go.
That's
Yeah,
so-
That's beautiful.
ella te apoyó desde el principio.
No.
She said,
They never
it sounded
do.
sarcastic
They never
the
do.
first time.
Deja de estar inventando,
Sí,
muchachos.
por eso digo, ahora Kenny bachatero. It was a struggle, but I feel like she started accepting little by little when, so I used to work at the Gap. And interesting because you mentioned something about like the dollar pizzas around here. There was a time where I would eat a dollar pizza every day because I had the goal of building a studio in my house.
Wow.
So you were saving up.
You were just
Saving up. I'm talking about me salían espinilla en la cara.
That
Yeah.
dollar pizza
The
diet.
dollar pizza every day was at $2.75. The 2 slices and a soda.
Soda,
can of
Two
soda.
slices and a soda. 2 slices and a soda. And I had one speaker and then I had the mic. And it was a process. But then she started seeing like, yeah, it's. I think it's always difficult getting the support of your family. But I'm glad to say that now I have the full support of my family, full support of my friends.
Don't take it personal though, because I started analyzing shit, and it's not that it's just new to her.
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
There's nobody in her before her took a risk to become any like an artist or some shit like
Right.
that. Us, when we have future kids or anything like that, we'll understand if
Yeah.
the kid will be like, oh, okay, tato, you know what I'm saying? It's
pursue
not,
it,
it was new to them, so they're like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. Because all of them.
Bachata, Kenny,
Yeah.
¿qué?
All of them see, all they see is just the need for education. Because a lot of them didn't have it.
Yeah.
Y acuérdate que los padres de nosotros, right, they took a big ass risk coming to
Yeah.
this country.
Yeah.
So cuando ellos vinieron aquí, ellos lo que buscaban
It was
era
employment.
estabilidad.
Yeah.
All they wanted es seguridad para pagar los biles, mandarte a la escuela. Y ahora viene Kenny que quiere ser bachatero.
Yeah.
¡Tú estás loco!
¿Tú entiendes? But that's how parents see it. They're like,
Yeah.
you know, they're like, muchacho, really? Go to school,
Yeah.
you know, get a job. But they don't understand that because it's
Yeah.
new to them, like Chico said earlier.
Yeah.
Y eso fue lo mismo que me dijo mami. Mami me dijo, tú puedes hacer lo que te dé la gana. Pero si tú quieres vivir en mi casa, bajo mi techo, me tienes que traer un diploma. I got to the point where she's like, okay, you're going to pursue music? Great. Pero me tienes que traer un diploma.
Está bien.
I was like, damn, okay. And it's just ironic. I'm a teacher. I kind of hate school.
Really?
It's
That's
like,
crazy.
it is. Like,
Do you like to interact, like the kids
oh,
part,
I love kids.
the people
I
part?
love teaching. I love, like,
You like teaching, but you didn't like taking the classes.
yeah, I didn't. Like, I wasn't that good of a student. Like, I wasn't a good student at all. Interesting, because my high school principal is best friends with my current principal. And when I interviewed for the job, she asked me, what high school did you go to? I said, oh, Manhattan Hunter Science High School. Oh, yeah, Susan's my best friend. I was like, oh, shit, I'm not going to get the job.
shit.
I'm not going to get the job.
Aquí me
I'm not
voy.
going to get the job. When I called back, and she was like, oh, yeah, Susan told me about you. I was like, fuck. But she gave me the opportunity. But then again,
Shout out to her.
yeah.
Word up.
I just feel like a lot of kids, they don't get that. They also don't get that love in school. For me, they see a teacher. That's it. The teacher is there to teach, and that's all he does.
Yeah.
There's no connection.
There's no connection. That love is crucial. A
But
lot of
you
these
know
kids don't
what
even get love at home.
I personally think, because in my opinion, I'm not a teacher and I don't have, the full education. I started going for it, and I feel like what's missing in the education system is realizing that these are all individuals. Right. They don't all learn the same. You understand? And everything has become so standardized. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might be a visual learner and the person next to you is
like
a
a teacher.
kinetic learner. You know what I mean?
Are you sure you're not a teacher?
I'm not.
Okay, that's part of my opening speech for my class. It was just that I understand that we are all individuals and we will appreciate each other's differences and learn from them. Because everyone has something to bring to the table. Like, I had this contract, and I'm very open with my kids. Like, I tell them, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm here to teach you, but you're also here to teach me. I'm here to learn with you guys.
Nice.
I had them sign this contract
I love that.
where they all like signed and agreed that they were amazing, that they can put anything their mind.
Or little
wants.
But don't make me
Individual
cry.
Yeah,
Man, that's awesome.
yeah. Like, I had them sign
Individual
That is
contract.
so
yeah,
cute.
we agreed to live up to the expectations that my peers and my teacher have of me. I am amazing. Anything I put my
love that.
mind to, I
I
can get it
love
done.
that.
And they were really surprised.
Damn.
Yeah, because when I told them, hey, I have a contract for you guys, they was like, what?
Kenny, please
Contract.
continue to do that. I think that if no one has ever told you this, it is so important what you're doing and what you are making these kids read.
Yeah.
You understand me? Words are so important.
Yeah.
And those words that you have in paper that you're asking them to read.
Yeah.
You understand me? And to agree to. Other people might not be saying those words to
Right,
them.
yeah. Right.
You understand me? In their household, there might it might be different because what you said, cycle, the cycle of life, it repeats itself.
Right.
And
Right.
what your parent, were told, they might go ahead and reflect that on you and repeat it to you. And it might not be the most nice things.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand me? So hearing at home, oh, you're so stupid. Why did you make a mess? Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then having that one person,
Yep.
that one individual that believes in them
Right.
and see something different, you understand me? And see something great in them is impactful.
It could change
true,
a kid's
bro.
life.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and that's my goal. Like, I've had the AP bring students to me because they were too difficult to deal with.
Damn.
Like, Mr. Delgadillo, I need you to have a talk with this kid. I was like, what's wrong? They cursed out the teacher.
Oof.
They did this. I'm like, okay, let's have a chat. I've heard about kids cursing out teachers, walking out of classrooms. And a lot of it is, I feel like this teacher doesn't really care about me. Like this teacher's putting off a facade. They're putting on this fake image of them caring, but all they're doing is just forcing all this information on us, and they don't really care. I had a really rough day at home, and nobody's asked. I was like, you're right.
Yeah, kids nowadays have their own problems to deal with. You know, I mean, I remember being in 7th grade, and I remember my classmates. A lot of these kids had it rough at home. Some of these kids didn't even have food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they used to come to school, and now I look back, like when they used to bully kids, like make fun of their clothes. I think about it now. I'm like, yo, what if that kid hasn't seen his parents for 2-3 days? Was homeless. A lot of that shit is real.
A lot of these kids are homeless.
A lot of them.
And you'll feel bad because, that's the kid that, let's say, smells the most in the classroom. That's the kid that wears the same hoodie every day for the whole year. And some kids might be like, yo, boy, you don't got a new hoodie?
But no one asked why.
No one asked, right? And that's what I'm there for. It's to know the reasoning behind that.
That's game-changing. That's
good.
Absolutely.
But, yo, I'm proud of you, brother. But you see how he was like, yo, you inspire me? You inspire me, bro.
Appreciate that.
Me
You know what
too.
I'm saying?
Yeah, all of us.
Absolutely.
That shit is beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. And you see how you said
Absolutely.
you're not a teacher? That's not true. We are all teachers of life.
Very true.
You have lived a life that I haven't lived, so you can teach me something, and that goes all the way around.
So let's talk about something she's told us today.
Okay.
What is that?
Licking armpits.
Okay.
I didn't
Wait, hold
say
on,
about
wait.
licking armpits.
That's stage 2.
I did not say
No, it's a
anything
process.
about
No,
licking
you gotta,
armpits.
no, wait. You gotta
Stop
start off.
lying.
You gotta start off by smelling
Said
it.
it.
You gotta start off by
I
smelling
said
it.
smelling.
Stage 2
All
is
right.
licking it.
All right.
It's
For
the
the
process.
audience, for the people listening, I wanted to ask a weird question. And my question was, has a female ever smelled your armpits? Because
I'll throw her
this
out my
individual here was talking about my crop sweater. And I'm like, yo, my armpits stay
That's what you call
fresh. And I've had people smell my armpits before and cuddle with me and like.
I mean, there's a
You know
different.
what I'm saying?
So I pictured, just kind of going on a date with a girl, and he'd be like, "Hey,
Yo.
you're nice."
Yeah. No, like.
Okay,
Maybe in the train when you're holding the...
Okay.
No, like a guy could come, right? And like, cuddle with a girl or embrace the girl. And you know how some deodorants smell like cologne? It literally smells like cologne.
The only way it will be
personally,
cool.
I'm going to be honest. I have sniffed a guy's armpits. And I'm like, damn, it smells kind of fresh.
Okay, but the only way it's cool is if you like, oh, what is that? Like, what kind of
Yeah.
deodorant? But
Yeah.
but not DK, just like to see if he smells good or
Ariel-
not. Like, yo,
cool. And they just let it rock.
armpit, out of nowhere, the armpit.
Arielis be like, papi, ven aquí, let me smell your armpit.
Nah, I'm good because I'm not trying to die. I only do it if, I
smelling the
get a
wrong
little
armpits, then.
sniff.
Will you tell that on a date to a guy? Like if he asks you, like,
honestly,
yo,
I'm
what do you
myself.
look at in a guy? Like,
I'm
I don't know. Like, I'll smell his armpits and shit.
No, I don't say that, but I do believe hygiene is extremely important.
That's important.
Extremely.
Something I said today on
That's important.
my Instagram story.
Extremely.
Ya no es solamente verse bien. Tú te quieres poner una ropa bonita hoy. Ok, pero no te lo pongas con el mismo bajo de ayer.
Ey.
Lávala.
Báñate y después te la pones.
Bueno, I'll,
cannot.
if I do rock the shit from 2 days or 3 days, por eso está Febreze, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you nasty, yo. You're gonna get a rash one day from from them chemicals, bro. You disgusting.
Just spray some Febreze.
Febreze.
We appreciate your honesty, though.
¿Tú me entiendes?
Talking
And there's a
about-
lot of different smells.
Yeah,
White
you know what I'm
ones,
saying?
extra spread,
Pa' variar todos los días.
the ones tied. I know, man.
Don't do that. Talking about honesty, though, I appreciate your honesty.
Oh, I'm honest to a fault. Thank you.
You are. I
He
was
didn't agree
looking
with
at
your
your
armpits,
page.
though.
Shut up. I was looking at your page, and I remember seeing a post. You were in Florida. You were like in front of like a theater or something, and in the caption, you were talking about how that picture you took during a very difficult time, and you took some time away. You took
My
a
man was looking
spontaneous
Aqui, though.
trip.
Oh, D.
Yeah, you looked
I
very,
missed that.
very
He was looking
strong.
Aki.
Yeah, I was dedicated to the gym. That's where we used to
When
go
I
to
was
Blake.
like-
Yeah.
Can you let me finish?
Sorry.
Oh.
He's very rude.
Oh.
Very, very rude.
Damn.
As I was saying, you good? Bébete algo. Que parece que tienes el tipo.
Oh.
O le pica algo.
Hey, look at the armpits.
Anyways, I'm keep it short. The point is, I saw that you said that there were times that you cried.
Yeah.
You understand? And to me, reading that, I was like, wow. Because I don't know any man that will go and be that transparent and be that honest and say, I'm a human being. I cry. I get emotional. And it's okay.
I'm going to go post something after the show.
Can you tell me, how did you get there?
I just feel like, so one, again, I'll repeat it. I'm honest to a fault. I'd say I've lost friends for it. I guess they're not really friends, right? But it's just, I feel like there isn't enough honesty in the world. The truth can set you free. I'm not gonna burden myself with lying, because with lying comes a lot of work. You gotta lie. You gotta come up with a good lie. Then you gotta keep up with it. Right? It's there. It's the truth, And I feel like there isn't enough honesty in the world, and a lot of many of the reasons why we are where we are today as a society is because we're afraid of being emotional. We're afraid of telling people that, especially men, that we have these emotions. Because desde niño a uno le dicen, tienes que ser un hombre.
Sí. Los hombres no lloran.
Los hombres no lloran.
Yeah. It's taught.
Yeah, but it's crazy. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but women are stronger than men. Women cry all the time.
Yeah.
I've never seen a man give birth to a kid.
That's a fact.
Shit, uno está treñido y está llorando. ¿Tú me entiendes? So it's like, why can't men cry?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? I'm an individual just like everyone else, and I want to be a change. I got into teaching because I wanted to be a change. I got into music because I wanted to be. I wouldn't say much a change, but I just wanted to be myself. I wanted to offer my individuality to people, and I don't know. I feel like I can connect better with people when they know who I really am. Right? I can't expect someone to appreciate me if they don't know who I am.
Yeah. And has music given you the tools or the platform to express yourself?
I would say yes. I wouldn't. Not many people appreciate it yet because I'm.
But there's people that do.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Like I'm grateful for those that are supportive. But it does give me the stage. Sadly, we're still in a place where you have to be careful what you say. You have to be careful what you do. So people are kind of hesitant when you are that person. And something that I kind of respect about Romeo is that he kind of gives stage to like honesty about the world. So he gives he talks about, there's at least one song in each of his album that talks about like real life issues.
Social issues.
And it's dope that someone at his level can do that, right? Because nosotros hagamos una canción hablando por, let's say just even talking about homosexuality, forget it.
Crazy.
You'll get roasted.
We'll get roasted. Mira, ese
de la canción del pájaro.
Yeah, ese él es homosexual. It's like why? Why can't you just listen to the message?
Yeah.
Understand that even those people, like they're going through stuff, like and to keep it short, sorry, I talk a lot, so I get.
Nah,
cool.
We here, we chilling,
bro.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, I think there's not enough honesty in the world, and
I agree with you.
Yeah.
A lot of people, no lie, man. A lot of people, including myself, went in through like a depressing stage or something like that because you can't beat yourself.
Right.
Sometimes because you're so focused on like what they're gonna think about. Si yo digo esto, ¿qué pasa? You know what I'm saying? Yo, vivimos una vida, yo. There's only one life. Live it how you want to live it. Si no te gustan, it is what it is. There's gonna be somebody. There's a group of people that's gonna agree with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This world is huge.
Yeah.
There's so many people in this world. But we just focus on the little people that we know.
Right.
And you know what's crazy? If you look at it this way, for example, la gente que se preocupa de lo que el otro dice, that's 98% of people.
Yeah.
So just think about it. If you go the other way, when you stop thinking,
you're already against the tide.
You're 2%. You're the 2%.
It's
so nada más con cambiar tu mentalidad, que es la parte difícil. Let's be honest.
It's hard. It's difficult.
It's so difficult because again, it goes back to our upbringing.
Como dijo Kenny, you're gonna lose people.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose people in your life that you were like, oh damn, I was so accustomed to this, and then you gotta adapt.
Yeah.
And that's why we go back to the theme or the topic of Cardi B. She has shown the world that it's okay to be yourself.
Yeah. Right?
And she's bringing light to that, which is another reason why I appreciate her. I just appreciate, like, honestly, like,
Me
I
too.
sucked at math when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my students that. They didn't believe me. But I grew to appreciate a subject like math because math is honest. And math, it's either right or casi todavía está lleno. It's either right. No, it's either right or it's wrong. There's no in between.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what life is. You know, now you want to give it an in between para acomodar a otro. Yeah. And like, then you're not really doing them a good service.
You're not.
Right? What if I told you right now that that hat was ugly? Right?
Yeah.
Cool. But it's nice. That could either be I'm a hater, okay? Or it could just be that I didn't know, I was afraid of what you might think. But what if me stopping you from wearing that hat could have benefited you 20 minutes later when you were going to say go on a date?
Yeah.
And the first impression, right? Yo por dejarte para darte el gusto, no. You know, he's going to be mad at me if I tell him that there's something wrong with his hat. By the way, it's a really dope hat. I like it.
Nah, it's ugly.
Shout out to Joito. Hand blessed.
Yeah, I mean, there's two
Embroidery
blessed
Kings.
individuals in here, though.
¿Y Ariel pa' cuándo?
We got you,
Baba.
Baba.
We're gonna get. Yeah, we got you.
Where's your, I know, yeah, but we
They
all
don't
blessed,
take
though.
care of me.
They don't? I mean,
Nah,
we try to
we
take care
got
of you
you.
with a cup of wine. And
Nah,
you
I'm good. I
rejected
got
it.
my water, though.
She got her H2O.
She's
already know.
taking care of
Word.
herself. You're an independent woman, though, right? You don't need men to take care of you.
I need myself to take
That's what
care
I'm
of
talking
me.
about.
Okay. Her
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so hold on. So this is my first time here, right?
Yeah. Talk to us.
Although the interview, you know, is for me, I'd like to know a little bit about yourselves too.
Ooh, I never had any. Did we
Man,
ever get?
that's new.
That's dope.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, like
That's
that's
so
all I've
cute.
heard. I've seen your interviews and stuff, but I want to
Yeah.
know who you guys are.
This guy. Who sent him?
Excúsame.
Who sent him? Nah, I'm just kidding.
You know Chico swag. I know
Yeah.
Chico swag.
Nah, but they don't
Killer.
know. They don't know the other. They don't know Harold.
They don't know Harold.
Yeah.
They don't know
All right.
Harold.
Should-
Harold, the security guard at Columbia University, working Monday to Friday overnights.
With a
And I
flashlight.
still
Killer.
do my music. I still do
Get
my
it.
music video. I still
Preach.
travel. I do everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get
you,
it.
I lose some sleep.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
It's a little stressful.
It's a struggle.
Just because, you know what I'm saying, you got to balance, like, yo, I don't know. When I first started doing the music and doing recording, where like, people treat you different. And at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, I'm the same motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm the same motherfucker.
It's like their expectations automatically. You're no longer a human being.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's a singer.
It's like, hey, ¿y por qué tú
estás pegado?
¿Qué tú haces aquí?
La gente-
Los millones te están esperando. I'm like, oh, yeah.
It's that easy, huh?
That easy.
Okay. Apréndete el negocio. Y después
Let me
hablamos.
ask, do you still use your catchphrase? I'll never forget this catchphrase. Chico with a K.
Yeah.
You still use it?
Yeah. Chico to
Well,
Wiki,
you-
what it is when you at?
Yeah, when I remember when he came out with that, I was like, oh shoot, that's it. Like I was stuck.
Chico with a K.
Chico with a K.
Okay.
It is. Where
That's
you at?
dope.
Yeah, so that's me, you know what I'm saying?
I remember. I'm sorry. I remember your little dance. He used to do a little dance in bachata.
Hey, with the
Yeah, yeah.
I still do that shit.
Yo, I want to see that dance. You can't show us real quick?
Chico with a K.
Nah, right now it's not
No.
so much space, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, oh.
Oye,
Oh,
Did you just bark at me?
That's how it sounded in my head.
That was your bark? That was like a little poodle shit.
Tú no estás fácil.
Dying.
no, mire que no está bebiendo vino.
Hey,
I'm high on life.
Eso es vaca.
Eso es
Esto es
vaca.
agua. Esto es agua.
Eso es vaca.
No,
bueno,
mira.
Nah,
un po-
Lowe's.
ahora
Lowe's.
bueno, me, I'm a CPA. I'm an accountant.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do finance. I'm in the world of finance. And y a la misma vez también I'm starting my own CPA firm on the side, where I'm going to be doing accounting, advisory,
Dope.
and taxes. ¿Tú entiendes?
Dope.
Y esto aquí, you know, the podcast, because I love working with people. I love networking. I love being around my friends. And just growing my
Oh,
network,
he
you
said
know?
you guys are his friends.
And my man raps.
And I rap.
Oh.
I haven't been doing music lately, but I used to
Yeah.
write with my brother here.
The original Solo Tú y Yo was with my man Lowe's.
Yeah.
So that you're that los.
yeah,
right?
Oh,
Okay.
So you heard?
Yeah,
yeah. So
I used
that's
to
me.
research music. Like yo quería
That's
saber
what's
todo
up.
lo que salía nuevo, todo lo que, and you're familiar. I was like, hold on, he's Los, but
But you
Is
said
it Carlos?
Carlos.
Yeah.
oh, and that's crazy. Okay,
yeah.
that's
So
dope.
yeah, so I did. You know, I still love music. Music is part of me. I feel like every morning, you know, I can't go a day without listening to music. Always talk about music with the bros and Arielis too. And you know, it's just one of those. it's just I'm trying to do what we all talk about all night.
Right.
Just live my dream. You know, I want to become independent. You know, the whole corporate life is cool. You know, there's money, but I want to become independent.
Right.
And that's the risk. You know,
Right,
what I'm
risk.
talking about. Because I have this security, I got a good salary, but I want control. You know what I'm saying? Of my life.
And I want to thank you for this opportunity, and two, for giving this opportunity to everyone that has sat here.
Yes.
Because this is a great moment for people to show their individuality. You know, this is
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, this is a good moment for people to kind of express themselves to the world.
Yeah.
Because it's difficult. You know?
Yeah, I think it's important to promote individuality.
Right.
You know, people embrace yourself. It's
Yes.
also important to promote teamwork, which is what
Yeah.
we're doing here. You're part of the team right now
appreciate that.
because,
That's
you
a
know, you're Aqui Chillin family.
Right.
That's
Estamos
it.
hablando, conversando, and getting to know each other. And the younger kids, you know, one day they'll see this, the videos we put up, it's inspiration. You know, it's not, I feel like people get lost in a world of pantalla.
Yeah.
You know, and as musicians, you know,
That's the pantalla right there. That's
yeah,
what we
like-
get lost
Yeah,
in. Literally.
The,
That's true.
the phones and TV, and people want to
Yeah.
live what they're seeing, not knowing that a lot of it is
Sadly.
fake. But
It's all
it's cool
image.
when we have guys like you come in, guys like Chico, women like Arielis, myself, and men like myself. Excuse me. You know, say, hey. Le gustó, nene.
There was a slight delay though.
Whoa. Play that back.
It's dial up. The message got there late. Pero tú entiendes, nosotros aquí hablamos de la vida real. You feel me? It's because a lot of times, like you know, there's like the artists live one life on social media, pero en verdad no quieren
Y
hablar.
esos son el problema,
No
bro.
quieren hablar, dejarle saber a los fanáticos que en verdad ellos viven una vida normal.
Yeah.
O que no viven una vida normal, eso, y their come up.
Yeah.
Come up.
Talk to people. Tell them what you had to go through
The
to
process.
where you
Preach.
to make it.
But a lot of them know that though, which is what
No, they
annoys
know
me.
it, but they don't
support it.
They don't support it. Eso me jode
Yo,
la
like,
cabeza.
como yo digo, I
You
have
know how
another-
much more beautiful your story would be if you were to say I did this and now I'm here.
Yeah.
But no, they want to pretend like they were
like,
always
I was
there.
there.
and then it will help younger generation because
Right.
they're like, oh, it's
Yes.
okay that I work at Gap.
Yeah.
It's okay that I work at Home Depot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's reality. It's
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, they was doing this and they was hustling for the dream.
Right.
And they made it.
Yeah.
So I got hope.
yeah.
Exactly.
I have
You
this
know?
this motto. I say, "Y el balance," right?
El balance.
Y el balance. Like a lot of people they don't find that balance. Like there's no. So quick story. I was at this award show, this local award show, where we had a decently known urban artist and his wife. I won't mention names, but you guys can kind of
Yeah.
get it from there. And I was in the VIP, and I go, you know, yo soy una persona humilde, yo
Yeah.
trato de hablar con todo el mundo. Because why not, right? Y soy bien atrevido. Yeah, like I almost risked my job once. I'm sorry, I did risk it to meet Emilio Estefan, Pitbull, and Alex
nice.
Sensations to give them a CD of mine.
Nice.
But so I go to this individual. I was like, "Hey, what's up? I'm an upcoming singer. You know, I'd like to know what you think, or what advice you could give me." And I guess he didn't hear me. So because it was so loud, I tried giving him a card, and he looked at me. He's like, "Yo vine pa eso."
Damn.
What?
Wait, who said that?
Damn.
Huh? So
One
it's
of the-
it's
one
an
of the-
urban artist
Yeah.
whose
I
wife
already
is
know who it
also
is.
an
I
urban
already
artist.
know who it is.
Okay. His wife is also
I
an
know
urban
who it
artist.
is.
Let's just say
I'm
that
not even gonna say
the
no
name
name,
that he
but I know who it
represents is a bird who itself is
Oh, a little bit toxic.
yeah.
I already know.
So and I was like, "Hey, listen, I guess he didn't hear me. I was like, no, tú una tarjeta para que puedas chequear el último video mío, la última canción. Que si yo vine a eso. And I stopped. Another thing, I'm honest. Remember,
Yeah.
I was like, mi hermano, usted no tiene razón por qué hablarme así. Like, yo simplemente vine donde usted porque tenía una pregunta. Usted empezó igual que yo. No venga a pensar que usted es más que yo.
Exacto.
Porque más educación que yo usted no tiene.
Uf.
And somebody, when I also told him,
Burn.
tú eres un... I said, you're an embarrassment to the Dominican Republic.
Oh,
That's
Damn, Kenny.
I did.
Now that's a fact. Yeah, if
I'm
if
sorry.
somebody come at me like that, he getting slapped.
Yo, but it's like, yeah. But it's like, that was unnecessary. Yo, you could have at
Yeah.
least just taken the card and made believe and even thrown it
That's
out.
it.
But how you gonna yell at me? Oh, yo vine a
Yeah.
eso.
making you feel inferior and
I was like,
talk
yeah,
down to
like,
you.
You know, yeah.
cool. And then I remember somebody came and was like, no, él se pone así, él cela a la mujer. O sea, primeramente, yo no fui a hablar con la mujer de él.
Yeah.
Segundo, él no tiene ninguna razón porque él va al baño, caga igual que yo y me igual que yo.
That's a fact.
So, él no tiene nada por
Y
encima de
hiede.
mí. Yeah.
Yo.
I didn't smell his armpits. I didn't smell his armpits, so I don't know.
Yo, we all
No,
about
but
the
his
armpit
shit,
sitting.
everybody's shit, toda la caca.
Oh,
la
got
caca
it.
hiede.
I cannot.
But you know what it is? And I've traveled and I've done a lot of music videos out there in the yard. I work with a lot of Dominican artists. The problem is the people around them. Lo suben como que you
Le montan pila, como
untouchable. You untouchable, dike. It's like, yo, bro, come on.
Yo, and artists like that know the hustle because I've been
They
bumping.
know the
Yo, that was
hustle.
my favorite rapper when Dominican rap came out.
Yeah.
It was lo que era él, el lápiz. Like I used to love their battles, right? And they know. I'm pretty sure they know the struggle because my dad is from the
Everybody
same hood.
know the struggle,
from,
Yeah,
bro.
from
everyone knows the
Lomina,
struggle.
and Lominas is un barrio, so you had to struggle like to survive in Lomina. You can't not to me like what?
People tend to forget though when they
Yeah,
want.
but I'll be there to remind them.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
Yeah,
He's like, I know where you from.
That's a fact.
Bro.
Saying, Kenny, how you feeling?
feeling nice.
Chilling?
Estamos chilling.
Está tranquilo.
You feeling the vibe?
Yeah,
Aqui
you guys
chilling.
are the vibe though. So I
Aqui
respect
Nah,
chilling
you
is
the vibe.
You the vibe.
We the vibe.
But
We
all
the vibe.
All the guys bring the vibe. Except for Team over there.
Nah, team brings vibes.
I guess. He's blessed. He blessed.
He blessed.
He blessed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised to see so many familiar faces. That's super dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's a small world. New York City's small, man.
I think the world is just small.
The world
it's
is
it's
It's
crazy. Yeah.
I be telling people, man, this is a small world, man. Don't burn bridges.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
burn
Don't burn bridges.
You never know.
You never
You
know.
never know.
You never know, cause let's say, just an example.
Just saying.
That's- good.
Example, I feel as an artist, right? But I work at the DMV now. And now you need your license
Yo.
or some shit. Guess what? You number 1,500 now.
Even if you're number 5.
Even if you're number 5.
Might not get it.
My fault. We closed.
Yeah.
The system is down.
I cannot.
That's it.
deal
I
with
can't seem to
you.
find you on file.
I'm sorry.
El
don't
mundo
have-
pequeño, es verdad.
And now you can't. You gotta be nice, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I was a little hothead before, man. I mean, I used
But
to.
now you
react-
blessed.
I'm blessed now, really, cause like I used to just react fast, like yo. And then I just noticed, I was like, yo, eso da más me está subiendo la presión.
Exactly. Y las otras personas chilling.
Yeah.
Las otras personas están ahí chilling.
Estamos- yeah. Yo con la presión alta y me estoy poniendo loco. Y como tú dices, la otra persona, tranquilo.
Es como una vez yo creo que lo
Why
leí.
would you do that to yourself?
Yo leí, yo escuché esto. They say, si lo que está pasando it's not going to concern you o no te va a molestar 5 days from now,
Yeah.
why even stress it
Right.
today? You know what I'm saying?
Don't do it.
Don't do it to yourself.
Yo, they say a man lives 2 lives. Well, a woman, a human.
Thank you for including us.
A human.
Very inclusive.
No.
Dios mío.
Porque esos quotes, no, es que esos quotes son antiguos y son machistas.
Yeah.
No
So-
como tú.
No, yo soy un tigre
Got it.
serio que, you know what I'm saying?
Y el balance, ¿no? ¿Verdad?
Es un balance, you know what I'm saying? Pero they say we live 2 lives.
¿Cuál es la primera?
La primera, cuando estamos jodidos. La segunda es cuando you come into realization and you start analyzing things and you're like, yo, let's make the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? Let's make the best out of it and let's live a stress-free life.
That's difficult.
And it is difficult, pero yo, for example, yo no gano mucho dinero. Pero I pay my bills and everything, and I'm still able to pursue my dream. I'm happy.
But that's why you're happy because
exactly.
Okay, I'm happy.
you're
But you gotta
balance.
find it.
Yeah.
it takes time.
And you gotta be patient.
And you know too, also
Cuando tú porque
Yeah.
Mafo,
No, go ahead,
cuando
finish.
tú te desesperas, porque la gente en la sociedad te tiene, a cierta edad, you gotta be this,
In New York
and you
City
gotta be
también,
this.
super
Yeah.
fast-paced.
Yo, when you're 28, when you're 29, you're 30, ya you gotta have a family and a career and everything. Yo, tranquilo,
Tranquilo,
cógelo
boy.
suave. Yo, take it easy. What's the rush? Is this a fucking race?
The most interesting thing is that the people that are telling you that you should have a kid had a kid at that age y cogieron lucha.
Lucha.
And then,
That's
yo,
true.
when are you going to have a kid?
I don't want to be like you,
well, knowing,
motherfucker.
it's like that they struggled, and but you should have one. It's a beautiful thing. I agree. It is. I think that's the number one thing I'm looking forward to in life is being a dad. Like that is my ultimate goal. Like I'll drop anything, like for real, like for my kid. Like,
but we gotta be ready,
right?
Yeah,
It's
el tiempo adecuado,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you were gonna say something though.
Bro,
Muchacho.
a mí se me olvidó eso hace 2 años.
But,
stop.
You said there's a
He's
saying
a
como
clown.
que el desespero es acaso el fracaso or something like that.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
el desespero.
El
Yeah.
que se desespera se jodió because you feel like now you have to do things and now you're not thinking clearly. Now you're on a timeline that you know you might not be able to go by, and then you start messing things up, and then you're not going to be happy with the end result because you rushed it, and now you're depressed, and now you don't want it anymore, and then that was a waste of time. It's
It's like you
That's
said,
why-
life is not a race; it's a marathon. You
Yeah,
can't go crazy.
and it's crazy because it's a little like a little pros and cons. Like you know how people be saying goals for themselves, like en 3 años yo quiero esto, en 5 años yo quiero esto. It's good,
tricky.
pero it could be rough.
Yeah.
It could be rough because
How bad do you want it?
No, pero
But
it's
sometimes
it's
it's out of
like
that.
you don't want to run. Porque cuando you don't hit that mark,
Yeah. Now.
ahí ya te perdió todo.
Yeah. At least you feel like it.
You
You
feel
can
like
feel
it.
you feel like it,
Yeah.
but it's not going.
But
you
not
feel
everyone
like it.
could bounce
Porque
back.
Right.
todo es mental.
Yeah,
Once you can control your mind, you could do a lot of shit.
that's where everything starts.
That's the most important.
I'll be chilling, bro. I'm gonna hit 30 this year.
Are you old?
Yeah, wait, hold
Tú
on.
estás más viejo que yo, bro.
He gonna start
Yeah,
getting those
next year,
AARP
next year.
letters.
But in
Hold on.
April, esto ya, ¿en cuántos meses? Dime
I
cuántos
didn't think you were that
meses.
much older than me.
¿Cuántos años tú tienes?
Son 12 meses.
I turned 29 in November.
Exacto.
You turn
So es
what?
menos de un año, bro.
29?
Eso es ahí. Bro, fucking team is fucking 40,
Están
bro.
peleando yo dos, míralo.
Team is
So
fucking
you're trying to tell me-
45.
You're talking like you know his birthday better than he does. He's like, no, you're gonna turn it next year in a couple
He
months.
does.
That's what it is.
He just corrected it.
Team is about
Like,
46.
every time you're filling out a job application, date of birth.
I just went from 40, 45, and 46.
Ustedes son malos.
Nah, but, I mean, hay que cogerlo tranquilo, man.
Sí, no, I agree. I think but I do believe in setting goals, Pero como tú dices, when you
to each their own,
Yep.
it doesn't work for me. Because there's a lot of people that put too much pressure on themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm one of those
Yeah.
que yo me pongo demasiado presión.
And you
Tú
overthink
te
stuff.
conoces, but what's
Yo me
important, tú te
conozco.
conoces. Tú has llegado a
been there, done
conocerte
that.
because before I'm sure it was tougher because you didn't understand maybe why were you feeling
That's
the way
why I
you were
hit
feeling.
depression. Because
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was like, damn,
You were
fuck.
putting too much pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
Y eso pasa.
It is. It's
Eso
natural.
pasa.
It's like you.
How are you, Kenny? Are
My
you...
bad.
¿Tú pones goals or you just go... Okay.
So, okay, I'm a little bit of everything. Yo soy un tollo. Yeah, yo soy un tollo.
Explícanos eso.
But before that, I just want to...
soy un tollo.
Yo soy un tremendo tollo. Like,
Explica.
So, first, you still haven't gone your turn to give us a little
Oh, that's a
detail.
fact.
Next number.
We're going to close out because we can't chill forever. We're going to
Okay.
close out with her.
Okay. Number
No.
2, you said you saw my picture, but you didn't follow me.
I'm a
Wow.
follow.
And you read the thing. And you
That's fucked
crazy.
up.
That's right?
No,
I-
because some people I've noticed, like, they might, I don't know how they feel, how guests might feel of me following them if they don't want me to.
Nah, it always be a pleasure. But so I've set goals for myself. But like to say, man plans, God laughs. I don't always meet them. I'm super spontaneous. I've noticed that every time I plan stuff, at least for the most part, I can't go through with it. So I just kind of, I'll plan sort of. I'll set more short-term goals than anything, but like I'm just starting getting the habit of using a calendar and using. I'm up to like my 5th planner because I forget to use them.
That's so me.
Yeah, but I'm a pretty spontaneous guy. I live the moment. This is what's gonna happen. Hey, let's do this. My friends, they don't like me that much because I'll be randomly, yo, we out to the movies right now. But like, what do you mean? I was like, yeah, let's just go. So I just go by myself.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah, I feel like if you can't appreciate your own company, then you shouldn't be in company of others.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Preach. Say it
and
again.
to that point-
Say it again for the people in the back.
If you can't appreciate your own company, you shouldn't have anyone else in your company.
Yo, to that point, I remember I used to tell people like, yeah, I go to the bar sometimes and sit by myself and I literally enjoy just sitting by myself having a beer. And every single time I do that, I meet someone new. It could be anyone, or we just start a conversation. You go to the bar by yourself? That's weird. How is that
So that's how you
weird?
pick up girls.
No, I don't pick bro, come on,
No
bro.
lo ponga en problema. Espérate.
Bro, yo te
Choke
borro el
that.
bigote, bro.
Act up, you gonna get stuck.
Nah, but
I feel you though. Like,
no, but I literally sit. I just like sometimes I like being in my own.
Right, no,
pad,
yeah.
Like I just sit down, watch the game. Y ahí uno se va tranquilo.
No, and I understand. I've met a bunch of people at places like I've met dudes that up to this like day are like super close friends of mine just because I took that initiative, took that risk to go to that place. But yeah. So did you guys know that I have a new song that came out?
I've been waiting to
Which
ask.
one? Say?
It's called "Walk with Me." No.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
The one you-
The video is coming out on Friday.
This Friday.
that.
This upcoming
Friday.
Friday.
Oh,
But,
nice.
yeah. So I mean, maybe I could sing a
Bachata.
little before.
Do it.
Yeah, of course.
Claro.
You got
Give
to.
us the
We
taste.
need you to close the episode out
Yes.
with with some vocals.
At what time? So I have to know at what time because I do want to hear a little more about it. I don't like
So
people
real-
being slick.
So what we're gonna do? Let's hear about it at least. And
Real
then
fast,
Let's
fast.
close it out
Okay.
with you. Sir.
That's it.
You know?
So real quick, well, working wise, I'm a general manager
Stripper.
for a dermatologist's office. No, I work very hard actually. Thank you very much. And I'm here with you guys because for a lot of years in my life, I kind of suppressed my voice, and I'm in the stage of my life where I want to be open with myself, who I am, and I think that with communication comes healing. And if I'm able to heal myself and be honest with myself, then maybe I'll encourage that in others as well.
With that simple move, you can make the world a better place.
Thank you.
Yeah, Marielis,
You're giving your
okay.
part.
Okay,
So
Ariel.
funny. I
Nah,
can't.
that shit was...
Really?
For real?
Okay, thanks.
Yes, I'm not joking. That shit was that's what's up.
Well
Thank
said. Well
you.
said. Well said. My brother, before you sing for us,
Mm-hmm.
leave a message that que tú quisieras darle a los más jóvenes, digamos, trying to do what you're doing. And second of all, what's next for you?
Okay, so my message to the world is find yourself, be yourself, and just appreciate yourself. Everyone in this world has something to bring to the table, whether you believe it or not. And by doing that, by taking that step, you're one step closer to making the world a better place because it starts with you. Don't go by the lives you see on Instagram because those were either other processes that took time to build, and a lot of it is just their own life. Like, you know, everyone has their own process. So appreciate yours, live by yours, and just work daily to be the best version of yourself.
Well said.
Love that.
And what was the other thing?
What's
The other one,
next?
What's next for me? So like I said, I have a video coming out for Walk With Me on Friday. I'm working on the album.
What was the shot?
It was in Poconos.
Nice.
shit.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Love the Poconos.
yeah, it's dope.
Bachata.
Yeah, it's Spanglish.
Very nice.
That's what we do.
Say it was
Spanglish.
recorded in Puerto Rico.
Hey,
Nice.
I love Puerto Rico.
I love
I
Puerto
love
Rico
Puerto
too.
Rico too.
Yo tengo familia que vive en Puerto Rico.
Chao, papi, ¿en qué país?
Yeah, hacho, nene, pero mira, cuando estamos aquí, estamos bien tranquilos. Tengo gente que vive en Santurce.
De la perla.
Yo fui a La Perla y tenía miedo que no iba a salir. Honestamente, me dijeron que ni los policías entraban allá.
Está
Acho.
cabrón.
Sheesh.
Yeah, pero también chulo. Puerto Rico me trató súper bien. Me encanta su cultura y quiero volver.
Yeah, Puerto Rico's the
Yeah, I
bomb.
like his accent.
Yeah, I love Puerto Rican culture. Like,
Nah,
you
me
guys are
too.
so united. Like, you don't understand. Like, I respect that so and admire that so much. Like, even the Puerto Ricans that I grew up with, they're all united. You see them having one family occasion every week.
Eso deep.
Everybody's coming through.
Everybody.
El tío del tío del tío del abuelo del tío. Everybody
Everybody's
getting
going
twisted. Everybody's
through.
having fun. You're finding what to do, and that's beautiful. I'm very family oriented, so that's
Me too.
That's
That's
big.
Yeah.
really good. That's really good. My brother. We can't chill forever. That's what sucks. Pero tú sabes, hay que
But I
hacer
appreciate this
Yeah.
moment, though.
No, I was gonna say, like, we really appreciate you taking
That's a
time
fact.
Yes.
to come chill with us. You know, and I think he should sing and close out.
Absolutely.
Close out the episode con una cancioncita
Yes.
ahí.
Cool. So this song is called Walk With Me. And it was like this. Cómo duele perderte, tener que obligarme a desconocerte, amándote y a la vez olvidándote. En todo sueles aparecerte, tu mirada no sale de mi mente. deseándote y a la vez extrañándote. I like you to talk to me, come take a walk with me. Everything is dark when you're not by my side. Just walk with me. Why won't you talk to me? Love is nothing but a roller coaster ride. A las ganas de caminar junto a ti. Yes, I like you to talk. Puedes confiar en mí. I like you to talk to me. Come take a walk with me. Everything is dark when you're not by my side. Just walk with me. Why won't you talk to me? Love is nothing but a roller coaster ride.
Kenny J en la casa. I know there's no auto-tunes
Beautiful,
there. There's no nothing. That's
No.
natural.
Es así,
Straight.
no auto-tune.
No,
Brother, episode
pero si le pueden poner un ching.
We'll figure something out, yo.
Un melodancito ahí.
Mi hermano, gracias de nuevo.
Thank you so much.
My
It was an
brother.
absolute pleasure being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting
Chilling with
you.
us.
Episode 29, Aqui Chillin with Kenny J.
It's always
We are
a
the
vibe.
vibe.
We are the vibe.
Talk to me.